In a quiet village, nestled between emerald hills and winding rivers, lived a humble potter named Rahim. He was known for his gentle smile, calloused hands, and clay pots that seemed to carry whispers of the earth in their curves. His home was small, but always warm with the smell of fresh bread, the clink of pottery, and the soft hum of his old radio. Rahim's pots were beautiful, yet simple. He never rushed his work. Each piece he made took time from kneading the clay to shaping it on the wheel, letting it dry in the sun, and finally firing it in the kiln. While other potters in the nearby town made dozens of pots a day using machines, Rahim made only 3 or 4, but each with a tender perfection that machines could never match. One day, a young boy named Ali wandered into Rahim's workshop. Ali had recently moved to the village with his family. Bright and full of energy, he was curious about everything. "Can you teach me to make pots?" he asked eagerly. Rahim smiled. "Of course, but remember, it takes patience." "I have patience," Ali declared confidently. The next day, Ali returned, ready to begin. Rahim handed him a lump of clay. "First, you must learn to knead it properly," he said. Ali dug his hands in, but the clay stuck to his fingers and crumbled in places. "This is harder than it looks," he muttered. "Keep going," Rahim said. "It takes time to understand the clay." Days passed. Ali tried to shape bowls, cups, and vases, but they always came out lopsided or cracked. His frustration grew. "I don't think I'm meant for this," he sighed one afternoon, wiping sweat from his forehead. Rahim placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. "When I was your age, my first pot collapsed in the fire. The second cracked. The third I forgot to glaze. It took me 2 years before I made one good enough to sell." Ali looked up, surprised. "But now you make it look so easy." "That's because I've learned the secret," Rahim said, his eyes twinkling. "What secret?" "The power of patience," he replied. "Clay, like life, responds best when you don't rush it." Ali nodded slowly. From that day on, he stopped trying to make perfect pots. Instead, he focused on understanding the process. He watched Rahim carefully, listened to the clay, felt its rhythm. When a pot collapsed, he started over. When it cracked, he asked why. Months turned into a year. Then one morning, Rahim watched as Ali shaped a pot with smooth, confident hands. The bowl rose evenly, its sides balanced, its curves graceful. "You did it," Rahim said with pride. Ali grinned. Clay streaked across his face. "I didn't rush," Rahim chuckled. "You've learned what many forget: patience isn't about waiting. It's about how you wait and what you do in that time." Years later, Ali became a master potter himself. People came from far and wide to buy his work, not just because it was beautiful, but because it told a story of effort, of humility, and of a boy who learned that the finest things in life are shaped slowly, with patience. And in the corner of his workshop sat an old pot, slightly uneven, its glaze faded the first he ever made right. He kept it not as a reminder of success, but as a tribute to the quiet power that had brought him there.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.